I was hoping you'd be by. We've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevada. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then we've impressed them.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a Venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevada instead of Tevinter.
What do you want?
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orle is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Navarra.
Wait, so he's Cassandra's relative?
Yeah, but she said the Pentagasts are just a gigantic clan.
Yeah, they're... Yeah.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as... thin.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
Okay.
Let's help Navarra, because Tevinter's douchebags.
Okay.
Inform King Marcus the Inquisition will wipe the Venatori from his borders.
Very well. It will be done. Yes?
Let's speak later.
Farewell.
I love how it doesn't show her opening the doors. She essentially just, like, headbutts the doors to
Bam!
open them.
Bam! Oh, I saw a comic about somebody who does the same thing as we do. Who just jumps off everything.
Yeah!
And like how they keep landing in front of Solas, and Solas being like, "You guys are idiots."
My dear, I know you must have a great deal on your mind right now, but I need to speak with you.
What's up?
You know as well as I how far the Inquisition's influence has spread, and how desperate the Grand Clerics have become. Our opinion will be instrumental in their election of the new Divine.
Suspected as much?
I thought that might be coming after the Grand Ball.
The Inquisition may not be invited to their vote, but our actions will certainly influence the Grand Clerics. To sit on the Sunburst throne, a candidate should have grace, charm, and a will of solid steel. Cassandra may lack the first two, but unless you can think of someone better, she is the strongest choice.
I agree. Or investigate.
What would your ideal Divine do with her power?
The most important thing, of course, is the restoration of the Circles and the Templar Order. The institutions that have protected Thedas for ages must be rebuilt, and the malcontents utterly crushed. We cannot allow anarchists to threaten the lives of the innocent. After we have restored sanity to the world, there will be time to address voices of dissent.
Where can we find candidates outside of the Chantry? There must be someone other than Leliana or Cassandra.
The Chantry is already desperate. They would not look to unordained women if they had any choice. You may have better luck searching the halls of the Imperial Court. There are many women serving the Empire who have the necessary presence and acumen.
What would she say if we suggested her?
Actually in my playthrough she ended up being the Divine somehow. I don't know how I did it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think you fit the criteria perfectly, Vivian.
Me? My dear Inquisitor, Thedas will never accept a mage as divine.
Ooh.
Who do you want to be Divine?
I don't know. I don't think she would be a bad choice. But...
Want to?
Sure.
A few words to the right people and we can ensure no one objects to you taking the Sunburst throne.
You do have a point, and a modicum of talent for the game. If the clerics could be persuaded to consider me, and it's not impossible, I could hardly refuse now, could I? We will have to be very mindful of everything we do and say, for the Conclave certainly is doing the same. If they look to the Inquisition to provide a sign of the Maker's will, we will have to give them the right one.
What about Solus? What's up, nerd?
Good afternoon.
He painted all of this.
Whoa.
As the game goes on, he paints more and more of the room.
That's kind of adorable.
Isn't it?
He's an artist. Oh.
Oh.
Maybe he'll paint me.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven tide no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay, the victims of a darkspawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their story. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten, great for Elden formed, because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Doesn't he have kind of a smooth voice?
I know.
Like, it just, like, sounds, like, so smooth and sensual.
He's one of those secretly sensual people.
Yeah.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he had seen it, the tears were streaming from his eyes. I sought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
His dialogue is also pretty poetic, I think. compared-
Stacy's fallen in love with Solus.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying
No, I'm not, guys!
Shut up!
I don't like him. He's a dork.
Oh my god, your dog is farting so bad. So bad. He's like, I'm so happy to see you.
I can't say because then there's the mission and then you gotta go talk to everyone about the mission. You know?
Yeah. But do you think we'll finish it today?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I won't let us not.
Okay, because last time you said that.
I really thought, but then I was like, wait, hold on. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Support Vivienne or support Cassandra?
See, I think it should be Vivienne because I think that she would actually she seems like she would enjoy it more. Cassandra seems more like, I don't know, she's a warrior. Do you really think she would enjoy it?
I think she would feel really restrained, you know?
Yeah.
And I think Vivienne, despite seeming really standoffish, would do a really good job.
Yeah.
Like, she actually cares,
Mm-hmm.
but, like, is realistic about it.
Yeah.
Let us begin. It comes swiftly, this moment that will be spoken of for ages. The day the Herald of Andraste challenged the Darkspawn that thought itself a god. Defeat him, and you'll be more than a holy woman to the people. You'll enter legend.
I didn't do this alone.
I couldn't have come this far without the Inquisition at my back.
And there is the modesty people respect. People joined the Inquisition after hearing you were blessed, but they've stayed because of how you lead. I wanted to tell you that I shared their sentiments, Inquisitor, and... well, I suppose I just did.
You're a good friend.
Yes.
You've always been there for us, Josephine. And for me.
It means much to hear you say that. Farewell, my lady. When you face Corypheus, may you walk in the light.
So, in one of my alts, I was trying to romance Josephine, but then Solus was like, but look at me. And I was like, okay. But I was trying to romance her, and I was like, hey, do you want to go for a walk? And she's like, oh yeah, sure, okay, let me go get a courier to show you around the grounds. And I was like,
That's not what I meant.
It was like kind of really cute in that like oblivious way.
Yeah, like totally clueless that you're trying to hit on her.
But it's like she's so adorable in that like really
Adorkable.
stereotypical kind of way.
Where's our buddy?
So there you are.
Hiding in the dark. Oh, there's people up there.
That guy's being a creep.
Yeah, so this means that there's total creepers standing up there watching you
I had
hit
no
on him.
idea they were all watching.
Yeah. So whenever you come in here and he, fucks you on the desk, they're all like, heh.
I bet he's into it. He's probably like, they're enjoying the show, sweetheart.
Why did you do it? I warned you not to.
Solus.
You gave yourself into the service of an ancient elven god.
He's so mad.
What does that mean exactly?
You are Mythal's creature now. Everything you do, whether you know it or not, will be for her. You have given up a part of yourself.
Are you jealous?
Yeah, right? Why does this bother you? Or I'm still myself.
I have not become Mythal's slave.
Not yet. But if you remove the layer of nostalgia from stories of the elven gods, you might see the danger. They were arrogant and fickle. They warred amongst themselves. They had feuds, vendettas. And you are bound to one of them now. I suppose it is better you have the power than Corypheus. Which leads to the next logical question. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
One thing at a time.
I won't know the answer until Corypheus is defeated.
Yet they are already asking you to answer. Restore the Chantry? Destroy the Chantry? If you do nothing, someone else will answer in your stead. Whatever you do, choose wisely. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
So, I feel like we just failed him on all counts of that conversation.
How can I help?
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
I've heard all these.
No, he has different ones every time.
Oh, like different things to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple, chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that she might return.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf, she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret. And this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Okay, well, bye.
Every time we talk to him, like when he's not being really angry, it's like I almost feel like he's like saying a lullaby and I want to go to bed.
Well, that's actually kind of an interesting thing because
He's a
dream guy.
I know.
He's a
But-
dreamy guy.
But like the way he says it, where he's like pinched it into the center like a secret, and it brought a smile, and I'm like, time for bed.
Like getting your blanket. Like,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Tell me a story.
I'm ready, Solus, for my bedtime story.
What happened at the Elven Temple? It's got me thinking. I should go back, shouldn't I? To Tevinter. Once this is done. If we're still alive. All my talk of how terribly wrong things are back home. But what do I do about it? Nothing.
How does this relate to the Elven Temple?
You encountered ancient elves. A piece of history. Something the Imperium didn't destroy. Maybe my people can atone for what we've done. There is something still left to restore. Maybe not all of us want to, but that could be altered. If you can change minds, so can I.
Could do great things.
Yes.
Someone with your impeccable taste could transform Tevinter.
I hope you're right. You usually are. It might surprise you to know that you're the one who inspired me. You're shaping the world, for good or ill. How could I aspire to do any less? If it means proving that Tevinter can be better, that there's hope even for my homeland, I would do anything.
This is gonna sound really creepy, but his skin looks so soft. like if you touched it, it would be really soft.
Like, just, like, dewy and moist.
But, like, not greasy, just kind of like,
Plush.
He also looks like what my boyfriend would look like if he was a very stylish gay man.
It is the request of leader of the Tshirt.
He's got a mustache.
Hi. The mustache.
The Inquisitor.
Who's this? Here.
I don't know.
Where is Liliana?
We'll find out in a minute. Hey, I just jumped off that thing. You impressed?
What's up?
I just like to jump off things, didn't take any damage. I'm so cool. Anyway, see you, bye. I'm pretty cool. The wrong way. No, anyway, I totally meant to go that way.
I just,
I just want to say hi again. That's the worst when you do that. You know, you're like, yeah, I just came through here, but I'm just real busy. That's why.
yeah.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you.
Want to do it in the
For
chantry?
those we have lost,
Oh,
Never
and
mind.
those I am afraid to lose.
it's good timing, Mari.
You're afraid?
Of course I am. Corypheus possessed that Grey Warden at Mythal. What more is he capable of? It's only a matter of time before he retaliates. We must draw strength wherever we can. When the time comes, you will be thrown into his path again. Andraste, preserve me. I must send you to him.
They're playing that music.
He's being so broody right now.
I know.
Oh, I have good luck.
There's nothing to worry about. I have luck on my side, remember.
That's less comforting than I'd hoped. Whatever happens, you will come back.
This is so sweet.
Ooh, it's the sweetest. It's like, yes, I will.
Yeah.
I certainly hope so.
What? That's not what I
The
meant.
thought of losing you. I can't.
Oh, he just picked us up a little.
It's because she's
A little
short.
dink. Yet again, we're left in some weird place.
Yep.
Bye. Anyway, so that was like a good hug. Anyway, bye. And you're like, wait, hold on. Come back.
So you know what I was actually thinking about? I was like, so elves are really small. Does that mean if, like, we had a romance with a Kunari, they would basically crush our pelvis?
You need me again today? I believe
Well,
so. Let me check my distillations.
Both of you shut up. Well, when you romance Iron Bull, it's, he's the dom, so, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, does he crush you and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there's a safe word. Don't worry.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, like,
Is the penis bigger than the hole?
No, they'd just be so heavy. Like, imagine.
Well,
This person who's, like, a couple 100 pounds heavier than you are.
they're not gonna, like, lay on you. I'm sure they're gonna, like, hold themselves up.
Yeah.
Or they let you be on top.
This is important.
These are important things that we have to discuss right now.
Mm-hmm.
Hallelujah.